right, now I gotta get into YouTube mode. All right. Hey y'all, Emu here. Welcome to another episode of the Talk Emu podcast. Been a while since I've done this. I'm back with JoeDaHo.
That's me.
And today we are following up our guitarist top 10 list video with our top 10 favorite drummers. My instrument this time.
Sorry, that wasn't a joke. Fuck.
My drumming is a joke. So yes, we are doing our favorite drummers. Not necessarily the best, our favorites.
Yep.
Although my favorites are the best.
I'll just have to take your word for that. You know a lot more about drums than I do.
Yeah.
Like, there's a Tom. I know that.
Yes. Name is Tom.
Double kick.
Double kick is a thing that you can do.
Yes.
A lot of rock
sticks are involved.
Yes, sticks are. It gets painful if there's no sticks. It can also be painful with sticks. You know, a lot of music that sounds like it's recorded with double kick is single kick, and the drummers are just that good.
Yeah. That good at double tracking.
Yeah. All right. I think I went first last time. Do you want to go first this time, or do you want me to go first again?
Are we starting with honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions are usually between 2 and 1.
Right. We said that last time. God damn it.
That's good.
I've been in hibernation.
I'm going with like the Watch Mojo format.
Okay.
Although my picks are
I don't really, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a whole lot of nuanced thoughts about these. It's more just going to be a list for me. When we get further down my list, I'll have more to say.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was with the guitar. So obviously, I'm going to have a lot more to say this time.
Yeah, it's going to be the reverse roles here.
And my favorite drummers are basically just my guitarist list, but the drummer of that band.
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's... I try to switch it up a little bit, but there is going to be definitely some repeats.
Oh, yeah. I've got a few... I've got less, like, quote-unquote classic drummers than I did, like... Because I had a couple, like, classic guitarists on my list. These are more... The drummers are obviously a little more near and dear to my heart, and... Like, a lot of these drummers have kind of influenced a little bit of how I play and inspired me to play. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And unlike our guitar list, I do think we may have one or two of the same people on our lists.
Really? I'm interested
I think
so.
See.
I don't know.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see. But I've got a feeling we're going to at least share one.
Maybe honorable mentions for me.
Okay.
I had to throw a lot of drummers in honorable mention because I have so many like not as well known drummers or more known in their circle, like drummers that are near to my heart.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
These aren't like super obscure drummers. They're just like if you don't really know the genre or the band, you might not know them.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so without further ado, my number 10, because it's drums, is Bill Ward from Black Sabbath.
Classic.
Yeah, classic. Proto metal they call it, I think.
Yeah.
Heavy
metal.
Hugely influential.
First band that term was coined.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the inventors of doom metal at the same time. They made the first subgenre and the genre.
I have no other thoughts.
No other thoughts about Mr. Ward?
Yeah, no, not really.
No, he's a classic drummer. Paranoid is like one of my favorite songs. Like, yeah, and the drums. Although it's not the hardest song to play, but it's just good. It's just a good groove. Some of those little blues rock elements. All right. My number 10 is Josh Eppard from Coheed and Cambria.
What?
I mentioned Coheed and Cambria in the guitar video. They're a kind of a proggy They started a little more like post-hardcore pop punk, got a little more classic metal over time. What I really like about Josh Shepard is, other than the ridiculous faces he makes when he plays, he plays with his mouth open like the whole time. It's hilarious. He's so full of like heart and passion, and he plays. So a lot of prog drummers have like a billion drums on their kit and like a billion cymbals. He plays with such a simple kit. He's only got like one tom and one floor tom, and like one of each kind of cymbal, and like that's it. But his kick work, I developed a lot of my own kick work from watching him play and like learning Coheed songs, because he pretty much uses his kick drum to supplement the fact that he only has one tom. And so he works a lot of kick into his fills, and he does a really rapid kick patterns with just one pedal. He doesn't even use a double kick, and he's doing like 16s. And then also on top of that, because of the lack of cymbals and stuff, he does a lot of hi-hat fills, like hi-hat snare fills. And he says a lot of his inspirations are old bands like The Band and a lot of those old like kind of bluesgrass bands. And I just really like the kind of original whatever he adds to drumming. So minimalist, and does so much with it, and adds like a really cool kind of old school feel to like a band that's based off sci-fi adventures.
See, this is what I mean. You have like specific details you can pontificate on, whereas I'm like, yeah, they hit the skin good.
They hit the skin with the stick.
It sound good. Make big boom.
Make big boom. Yeah, I saw Coheed live, and yeah, he's got a lot of energy. He's fun to watch play.
Nice.
I'll probably add in a picture of the faces he makes. It's my favorite part. But yeah, that's my number 10.
Nice. So my number 9 is Nico McBrien or McBrien. I don't know how you say it, from Iron Maiden.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He
like
fits their style very well. Like he just is one of those drummers that just gels really well with the rest of the band and suits their style perfectly.
Is he like the main drummer? Like he's like
He was their longest term drummer.
Did he
He's been
play on
replaced recently. He retired, but he's been their drummer since '82, I think.
So he played on Run to the Hills?
I believe so, yeah.
That I love the drums on that song.
Mhm. Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's a solid pick. I also I think I only know like the singer's name of that band. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah. I had to look up the drummer too. Like I have no idea.
If you told me like the guitarist name, I'd probably be like, oh, that's who that is. But
yeah. Same.
I do like Iron Maiden. I own a copy of Number of the Beast.
Nice.
And yes, my first exposure to them was Guitar Hero 3.
Of course.
But solid pick.
Mhm.
Right. My number 9 is, let me find it in my notes. It's buried in my notes. Where is my number 9? Oh, there he is. Okay. My number 9, John Dalmayan from System of a Down.
Yep. I knew he was going to be on yours.
He's just awesome. When I first wanted to learn how to play drums, one of the first songs I wanted to learn was Ravenga by System of a Down. I watched it and I was like, yeah, I can't play that. Now I probably could. I'd probably still struggle with it. But he's just, I don't even know how to put into words the stuff he does, but he's got a great sense of like, kind of like he's got this good kind of funky groove, but he just adds in all this spontaneous like cymbal work, and but he's just like, I don't know, he's got this good balance of being grounded and also being sporadic like the rest of the band's like sound. Yeah, I
Yeah,
really like the stuff
his
he plays.
musicality really fits that
Yeah.
band well.
And he's really good at arranging music too. He did, I don't know if
Mhm.
you're aware of this, he has an album called These Gray Men. And what he did was he took like 8 songs that he loves and completely rearranged them, like musically, changed them, reformatted them, and then he like brought in people to like sing and play guitar and like do covers.
Okay.
And but they're more than just covers. Like he restructured the songs a bit. Um and yeah, he he's just a good musician, just solid musician. He's
Yes, he
also a
is.
comic book artist. There's a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of I've
Down
noticed a
on
lot of musicians are do comic book stuff.
Mhm.
Like Claude from Coheed and Gerard from My Chemical.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
he almost made my list.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was gonna be in like your honorable mention or on your list or whatever, but yeah,
Just barely.
he's just solid. He's just great.
Alrighty, so we're on to 8 now. My number 8 is, Brad Wilk from Rage Against the Machine
Okay.
and Audioslave.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he brings, a good energy to that band with the real, aggression and the rage, and, he can slow it down for more, like, slow tempo songs too, and, like, Audioslave stuff. He's got good range.
Yeah. I like his work on Guerrilla Radio.
Mhm.
All right. My number 8 is Bron Daler from Mastodon,
Mastodon.
which I got something wrong in the guitar video. I didn't give Bill Kelleher enough credit, the rhythm guitarist. He's the one that like writes all the songs with Bron. Um, Also, the Crack the Sky album was written about Bron's sister.
Oh,
She died very young, tragically, and he like wrote the whole album about her. A lot of their albums are about their family members dying.
hmm. So it's like, a tribute, like
Yeah, like a cathartic.
memorial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Bron Daler is phenomenal. The song "The Mother Lode" is one of my favorite songs by them.
Ooh,
Not only is it like an amazing drumming song with all this crazy like off time, like syncopated patterns and fills, he sings like the whole song while he plays, and I saw him do it live, and it's amazing.
wow.
He's a good singer. Of the 3 singers, I think he sings the least, at least in the stuff I've heard. But um, he's really good. His drum work is just insane. He does a lot of like double kick stuff, but coordinating it with like grooves and fills and doing like little like off time. Like he does a lot of stuff in like 5 and 7. Like yeah, he's just a beast.
Does he do any 6/7?
Oh my god,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. I'm
we're
gonna go.
like
I'm just
we're
gonna
like
leave.
we're too old for that.
20 years too old for that.
Yeah, I have a coworker that every time we're like counting the food and stuff, he's like, we'll go
Just skip
like
it.
1 through, and then he'll go 6, 7. He like does the, he's like 20. It's like, oh my, like, uh, yeah, Bron Daler. I think I said his name
Yeah.
wrong. I think I called him Bran. It's Bron, but yeah, he's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Once More Around the Sun by Mastodon if you hadn't. I'm saying that more to the audience, but I realize I realize my relationship with you is basically just giving you music homework.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, uh, there'll be plenty this time around.
Yeah, you always have more interesting picks than me, for sure.
Yeah.
My number 7 is gonna be a controversial one.
Oh boy.
Uh, so you mentioned, John from System of a Down. One of the, songs that I think of when I think of metal, like, one of the songs that pops into my head is "Cigarro" by them.
Oh yeah.
that always pops in my head is One by Metallica. So
Ooh.
yes, my number 7
Oh
is Lars
boy.
Ulrich. No, listen, you could talk shit about him all you want.
I
He
hope my
is
dad doesn't
influential.
watch
Like,
this.
I'm sorry. Look, I don't
No,
know.
no, no,
Obviously, I'm not
no.
a drummer. I don't know what it takes to be a good drummer, but you can't deny the influence he's
Oh
had
no.
on drummers
No,
in the
I will
metal
say
genre.
like first 5 albums his drumming was great.
Mhm.
I really like his drum work on Blackened. That little triplet double kick he does, like no, he played a big role in me learning how to play drums, like playing Enter
Yeah.
Sandman and stuff. A lot of good fundamental stuff. Obviously, in his later years, he became a meme, but
Yeah.
no, I mean Metallica is just so. It's kind of like you kind of got to give him credit. You gotta include him. He did a lot
Yeah.
for metal. He got a lot of people into drumming and stuff. Like he's still very respected by a lot of big drummers. Did you see the clip of him getting hit in the head with the exercise ball?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, is it exercise ball or a medicine ball? Because that's a big difference.
Well, it's like the big like yoga ball, like the big bouncy yoga
Okay. Okay,
balls.
good.
Someone had one at a concert and threw it at him, and it like hit him on the top of the head while he was playing. And this is so funny, his face. But yeah.
Did he keep playing?
Oh yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised he stayed on.
Dude, that's respectable. Haters.
Yeah. I have seen so many
Although I
compilations
will
of him
admit, it would
falling
be more
apart live.
impressive. It would be more impressive if he had whacked that ball with his drumstick and continued to play.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Yeah. No, as much as I love to make fun of him, and I think it is deserved in a lot of
I'm
a lot of time.
sure it is.
No, his early
but I
work
wouldn't
with
know.
the band is he secured his spot in drumming history. I mean, he's the drummer of the most famous metal band in the world. He's
Yeah.
doing something right.
Yep. Or at least did.
Yeah, he did something right. And then he got sober.
Wah, wah.
Like Eminem. All right. Is that 8? Are we on? What are we on? No, 7. 7. All right. Was there anything else you want to say about Lars?
No, that's it.
My number 7. You're gonna be surprised at how low this guy is. I think a lot of people are gonna be surprised at how low this guy is. But it's the man himself. It's Mike Portnoy.
Oh.
Mike Portnoy. He doesn't really need explanation. Obviously, Dream Theater. He was in a million other bands that no one's heard of, and he did a short stint with Avenged Sevenfold, playing on the Nightmare album. Mike Portnoy is famous for his tom rolls, his tom fills. He's just his playing on Nightmare alone is so good. He really elevated that album. He really brought something really good to that album. And then in Dream Theater, of course, he's just insane. Like Dance of Eternity, like he's just incredible. And he writes a lot of their songs, or he did. He left the band for 13 years, but he wrote a lot of the songs. He does backup harmonies live. On their newest album, he came back. Songs like Midnight Messiah and Night Terror, like he's just a beast. He plays 2 kits
Awesome.
at one. His kit is 2 kits put together with different
Does it rotate?
drum. No, but he just switches what side of the kit he wants to play on. But
So the stool rotates.
no, I think he physically has to get it. He has 2 stools.
Oh wow. Damn.
Power of 2 stools.
That's some stamina. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's some dream-like stamina.
The dude's also like 60 now, like, and he's still got it. I think people forget how old Dream Theater is.
Right, yeah.
They were an 80s band.
Mm-hmm.
but they still look so young. But despite being old, but no, Mike Portnoy is like,
Said Ozempic.
yeah. No, Mike Portnoy is just he's Mike Portnoy. That's all you really have to say.
Yep.
He is
Yeah,
a little low on the list for me, but it's just the other drummers just have more of a personal thing for me. But no, he's just his work on Nightmare Alone. It was amazing. But yeah, he's great. Yeah, his drum
Mike
solo on
Portnoy.
"As I Am" by Dream Theater is like one of my favorite drum solos ever.
Nice. Drum solo.
Drum solo.
All right. So, my number 6 then. My number 6 is Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I was wondering when he was going to show up.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where my list starts to kind of coincide with my guitarist list.
Yeah.
It's just kind of bands I like, but I mean, I
He's
think most
great.
drummers agree that Chad is great.
Chad Smith is amazing.
And you can touch his drum set. He's not Will Ferrell.
Don't teabag it. He is great. I do really like Chad Smith. I watched a lot of stuff he did with Drumeo. He's just really cool.
He's also only one of 2 people on my list who I've had the fortune to see live.
Oh, nice. I think I've only seen 2 of mine live. 3. Oh, I've seen 3. Okay. Sometimes I forget what shows I've been to. I haven't been to many, but my memory isn't what it
Shockingly,
used to be.
I think all but like one of mine are actually all still alive.
Oh yeah, how many of mine are dead? 2 of mine are dead. One of my honorable mentions is dead. No, 2 of my honorable mentions are dead. 3. 2.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, good thing we're in a bar. We're gonna be pouring some out.
Yeah, a few of mine are dead.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said
think you broke out.
a few of mine are dead,
Sadness.
but most of them are my honorable mentions. But yeah,
Yep. My 6 is Chad Smith.
it's Smith. That's a great pick. All the musicians in Chili Peppers are great. My number 6 is Brooks Wackerman. Brookerman.
What a great name for a drummer. Holy shit.
Brooks Wackerman, part of a family of drummers and musicians. The whole line of
That
Wackermans.
makes sense. That makes total sense. That checks out.
Yep. Brooks has drummed for everyone. His biggest ones would be Infectious Grooves, Suicidal Tendencies, Bad Religion.
Ooh.
He did some work with the Blink-182 guys at one point. He was the touring drummer for Tenacious D for years.
Nice.
He was in the Vandals, and currently he is the drummer of Avenged Sevenfold. He's been with them since 2015.
Yeah, that's a lot of good bands. Holy shit.
Yeah. And
what a resume.
His older brother played for like Danny Elfman and Frank Zappa and Men at Work.
Nice.
And like all that stuff.
Incredible.
But yeah, no, Brooks, his drumming is insane. On the albums, The Stage and Life Is But a Dream by Avenged Sevenfold, those are the 2 albums he's been on. Just The Stage alone, the beginning of the song, The Stage, like, his drum work is incredible. His kick work, he works in a lot of like, there's a drumming pattern called a herta. He works in, he does a lot of odd time stuff. He's also a solid punk drummer. On top of that, obviously, that's like most of his resume. He likes to do a lot of like, he likes to play different times on the cymbals, and he does the drums. Does a lot of like hi-hat grooves, like odd time grooves. I take his masterclass series, and I've gotten to see a little more breakdown of what he does. And what's really cool is he actually from having to learn Avenged Sevenfold's back catalog, he actually learned a lot from the Rev postmortem. Like, obviously had to learn a lot of Jimmy's techniques to play his songs, and then that also kind of um, informed like his drum playing, because Jimmy did a lot of stuff that people didn't do, which I may or may not talk about a little more later. But no, Brooks is just solid. He's really good at he plays the old stuff good, and then with the new stuff, he obviously writes all his own new stuff, but he still kind of ties it into their sound. It still sounds Avenged Sevenfold, even,
Mhm.
even though. But granted, what do they sound like? Because they change genre every album. But
Right.
um, he's just an amazing drummer, very talented. He did some really cool stuff on Drumeo. Yeah, he's my number 6. Also, when he played for Tenacious D, they made him dress up as Colonel Sanders.
Ah,
Yeah, my number 6, Rex Wackerman.
alrighty. We're halfway through this, just about.
We're halfway.
Bon Jovi.
Ah!
My number 5 is Bon Jovi. No, my number 5 is
Bovine
is
Joni.
Tom. My number 5, same era, Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
Okay, yes. I actually really like
Yeah,
Motley Crue.
me too. I love Motley Crue. And he's one of the big reasons why he has some great energy for that band, and he has all kinds of great fills that really just fit their style.
Oh yeah. Wasn't
I
he
think
played
I
by
think he
Machine
has
Gun
a
Kelly in the movie?
yes, he was, which I have not seen yet.
I
Um,
haven't seen it yet. I've seen clips.
but I think he was one of those drummers that uses like a rotating set, which is pretty neat.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's great.
Yeah. I like Motley Crue.
Nice.
All right. Um, where is he? My number 5. We are on 5, right? Yeah.
Yep.
My number 5. Another guy, another legend, needs no introduction. Dave Grohl.
Nice.
Dave Grohl is one of my like biggest inspirations for starting to play
Hmm.
drums. I learned like how to play drums from playing Foo Fighters songs and Queens of the Stone
Yep.
Age songs. Like Dave Grohl style is just so like permeated into me. Basically, if you want to play it like Dave Grohl, you just hit the cymbals until your shoulder blows up. But no, Dave Grohl is just like he's one of my biggest music heroes of all time.
Yeah.
One of the greatest drummers ever. I'll also obviously just great musician in general and songwriter, but his drum work in Foo Fighters is really good. It sounds simple, but it's granted he only really did drums on like 4 of the albums, 3 of them, um, but yeah, and he did 2 Queens of the Stone Age albums, which I think his drum work on Songs for the Deaf are like is probably better than the stuff he did in Foo Fighters, and like his fill work and solo work like on Song for the Dead and No One Knows, like the drum work in those 2 songs are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
His opening fill or opening solo for Song for the Dead is just like I play it to warm up and it's just so fun.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
And Jordan's number 5 is Dave Grohl. Very nice. Good pick.
Is he on your list?
My number 4 is Ringo Starr from the Beatles. Another controversial pick. A lot of people shit on Ringo.
You know
I do
what?
not get it.
I'm down with Ringo.
I love Ringo. Like
He's
he
cool.
is my second favorite Beatle. He's good on the drums. I like what he does, and also he's just a good personality. Because
Yeah.
the Beatles were as much celebrities as they were musicians.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They had movies, they had all kinds of things. And Ringo was always I always liked Ringo. He was the underdog. He was the short one in the group.
Yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah. Oh, he has a very like abnormal hi-hat like technique, and I've actually tried using it, and it's actually a solid technique. It's like very
Cool.
comfortable. They call it the broom sweep.
Broom sweep.
He doesn't hit it head on. He like swipes his stick across it.
Yes, yes, I've seen him do that. Yep.
Yeah. Um no, I know Ringo, like people like to tease at him and stuff, but no, he's
Mm.
solid. Solid drummer, solid pick. I don't know a lot of Beatles, so I can't I know a lot of
Yeah,
their
I mean,
songs, but
yeah, I mean, I could give some song recommendations like Your Blues, Hey Bulldog. Like it's Ringo Starr. I mean, what more can you say?
oh yeah.
Richard Starkey.
All right.
He's the main character of the movie Help.
Oh really? I'm, I don't
Yep.
know that. I'm not familiar with that movie.
It's one of the Beatles movies.
Ah, I didn't even know they had movies.
Oh yeah, they have movies. Yep.
That's crazy. Um. All right, we're on 4.
Yep.
All right, my number 4. Oh, now we're getting into like personal like territory for me. My number 4 is Matt Mingus from Dance Gavin Dance.
I knew it. I knew it was coming up.
This guy's playing is so unique. Like I don't even know like how to like the way he can play so much but also play so little and have it just everything he does fits the song so well, and I think it's just because their sound is so like eclectic, like
Mhm.
that. But uh like I've tried to learn their songs and it's just so all over the place. He's so quick, and like I don't even know how to put it into words, but
Makes you want to
song
dance.
yeah.
Gavin dance.
um I guess songs that like a good example of him playing a little more simple would be Uneasy Hearts Weigh the Most. That's my favorite song by them, one of my favorite songs of all time. um but his drum work in Strawberry Swisher Part 3 and Prisoner, like, because he does like off time stuff, he does sing piece. I had to like to play Strawberry Swisher 3, I had to like force myself to learn how to play the toms and the kick independently. I used to have a lot of hard problems with like desyncing my
Hmm.
feet from my, because it's like such an unnatural
Right.
pattern.
Yeah.
But and he does a lot of funky, groovy hi hat stuff. Like there's a reason. Like if you look at like the genres of the band, like funk is listed in their genres,
Oh
and
yeah.
like
Oh,
they
I definitely I hear that.
yeah, um, especially during like the Tillian era. Um, there's a lot more like funk, and that was also a lot of Tim's bass playing, but uh, no, he's just a phenomenal. I can't even, I don't even know. Just the stuff he does is so different and so cool,
Yep.
and does a lot of like cymbal fills too, like a lot of crash stuff. Yeah, uh, Matt Mingus, great,
All right. Hell yeah. DGD. My my number 3 is Dave Grohl. Yeah, he's on my list.
nice.
That was the one that I knew we were gonna at least one that we were gonna share,
Uh,
and that's him. Yeah, I mean, he's a legendary musician at this point. Great singer, great guitar player, excellent drummer. Foo Fighters, Queens of the Stone Age. He was in another band too
oh
called
he,
Nirvana.
oh yeah, I forgot about Nirvana.
Yeah, and that he brought.
and
Obviously, always
and
Kurt.
Tenacious D.
Yeah, that. Yeah, obviously Kurt gets a lot most of the credit for Nirvana, but Dave brought so much to that band. Like he is a huge part of their identity.
Oh, for real.
Like he always tells the story of like the drums for Smells Like Teen Spirit were like ripped straight from like a funk song.
Yeah,
And like he really does like elevate that song to what made it special, I feel. similar to another drummer on my list that we'll be getting to shortly here. He is a key ingredient of what made that band successful and influential.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He's done so much; it's hard for me to remember.
Yeah.
A lot of the old Foo Fighter songs he wrote, I think he was originally writing for Nirvana.
Yes, he was. Yeah. Yep. There's even one
Him,
Nirvana song that he sings.
yeah, Marigold. But
Yep.
well, Big Me was written with Chris Novoselic,
Oh wow.
and he just recently there was a video I saw of a live concert where Chris was like in the crowd and he dedicated the song to him.
Aw.
The underrated, the unknown secret bromance of Nirvana.
Yeah.
Did you see the Post Malone video?
No.
The SNL 50th anniversary concert?
No, I did not.
Bro, you gotta look it up. It was Dave, Chris, and Pat played "Smells Like Teen Spirit" with Post Malone singing and doing
Okay.
lead guitar. Like,
How'd
it's
he do?
really good. It's really
Cool.
good.
All right. It's probably better than that time they played with Paul McCartney.
Yeah. But yeah, they did one with Joan Jett.
Oh, okay.
I think that was when they got
Nice.
inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Cool.
But no, Post Malone is a very underrated musician. He's a very talented musician.
Yeah, he's well rounded.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He did a Nirvana tribute stream with Travis Barker years ago.
That I remember.
That's what
seeing that.
I think. That's why he got picked, because like Dave Grohl and saw it and stuff. But yeah,
Very cool.
they all three of those guys like still play so well, and like Pat's almost 70 now. Like
Wait, what? Oh my god.
Pat's 10 years older than Dave and everyone else. He was in the Germs. Like he was a legend
forgot how
before
old
Nirvana.
everyone is now.
Yeah.
Damn it. Tom needs to slow the fuck down.
I know.
Yeah, Dave. Dave is my number 3.
Solid. My number 3 is the Reverend Tholomew Plague.
There we go.
Jimmy Sullivan from Avenged Sevenfold.
I'm surprised he's not your number 1. I'm very interested to see your next 2.
Yeah. Rev is he's the Rev. He was the first, I think he was like the first drummer that really made me like pay attention to drummers. And obviously Avenged Sevenfold is my favorite band of all time, unapologetically.
Oh yeah.
And the Rev is like, granted, a lot of people, like in hindsight, people have tried to like downplay the Rev and saying that he was like sloppy and like didn't know what he was doing, but I
say that about Jimmy Page.
Yeah. But no, Rev was playing in bands since he was 13. He was playing in adult bands when he was 13. He was that good at such a young age. I think he learned how to play from just like playing Metallica by ear when he was like 10.
Damn.
And like learning like Pantera and Dream Theater, and
nice.
He had a little stint like doing like, he was playing in a lot of like local ska bands for a while, and he when he was younger, and he had his own band called Pinkley Smooth along with the guitar player Sinister Gates, and they were a really weird, they called themselves Goblin Metal. I don't even know how to.
Yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah. And
I think that perfectly describes what the vibe of that.
In the newest Avenged Sevenfold album, there's actually passages of the songs that are ripped right out of Pinkley Smooth songs.
Oh wow.
Since they own the music, or Sin does. But yeah, no, they got whenever Avenged Sevenfold gets weird, they like take a lot of inspiration from like Pinkley Smooth stuff. And the song Little Piece of Heaven, which was written entirely by Rev, he wrote it like kind of to be more in the style of Pinkley Smooth. But Rev, um, one of the things Rev did uniquely that Brooks Wackerman talks about a lot is a lot of drummers would alternate between the double kick and the tom rolls, and he does them all at the same time and just creates what Brooks Wackerman calls a machine gun of drums. And a lot of that can be heard on the introduction to how am I blanking? It's like my favorite song. Burn It Down from City of Evil. The opening drum work in that is just insane. It's just a great showcase of like, and also the beginning of Backcountry. He was doing a lot of that stuff. For a while, I think he was considered like the fastest like double kick, or one of the fastest double kicks. But no, his drum work. What's so funny is like when they asked him to be in Avenged Sevenfold, he was gonna turn them down because he was so ahead of them at that point musically, and he thought that their ideas were lame, but he agreed to do it just because they were friends.
What a guy!
Oh yeah, his drum, and he did. Obviously, he invented the famous like double ride, double octopus thing on Almost Easy that like people try to replicate, and that like even like Portnoy kind of struggles with. Like, everyone plays it differently. Like no one plays it the way the Rev did, and yeah, he's just really insane. And I'm also like kind of impressed with how easily he was able to do things because I'm as tall as him, and that can cause uncomfortableness when drumming.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Granted, he's like 200 pounds lighter than me, but or was. He's a lot lighter now. But yeah,
That's your number 3.
that is my number 3.
Okay.
Yep. He great singer
You had a
too.
lot to say about him.
That's another thing. He sang while he played, and he would like share leads with Matt. And his singing is really good.
Yeah, it's a very difficult thing to do with any instrument, but especially the drums because it's so physical.
Oh yeah, and his singing tone was so like he had so much distortion at such a high octave. Like it's not easy.
Alrighty, so my number 2 is John Bonham from Led Zeppelin.
Of course.
It was inevitable he was on this list. I think he's usually like the like just like similar to Jimi Hendrix on guitar lists. He's like the stereotypical number 1 on most drummer lists.
He is the number 1 on like every drummer list.
But there is a good reason for that.
Yeah.
I mean he could do a lot. I mean some great song examples would be like Achilles' Last Stand. Obviously Moby Dick is like 90% drum solo.
There's a song on their first album. I don't remember what it's called, but it might be like the first track or second track. But he's just like doing these crazy kick patterns that sound like a double kick.
That's it's Good Times, Bad Times.
Yeah,
great example.
I used to clown on him a little bit because he was always on like big lists and stuff, and I didn't think that like older drummers could be like that good because of how like limited they were and how like fresh the sound was. But going back and listening to old Zeppelin stuff, like that was a beast.
Oh yeah,
he definitely.
And everyone in that band was like super duper skilled in their field, and like Bonzo, I don't know. There's something. I completely lost my train of thought. There's something about him that's magical. No, like, damn it, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it. Cut it out. Cut it out. It will come back. Give me just a sec here. Okay, yeah. So, every member of Led Zeppelin brought immense skill to their roles, and a great example of how they work together like that is the song Kashmir. He is playing in a different time signature than Jimmy Page is playing his guitar.
I didn't know that.
Yes. And it creates this really cool dynamic in that song.
I don't know if it was that song or what song it was, but they did like a lot of like kind of the weird off time stuff in there. One of their songs was a big inspiration for the song "Rope" by Foo Fighters.
Hmm.
Especially like the beginning where they play like two guitar parts like completely out of sync with each other.
It probably is Kashmir.
Yeah, it's that song is very Zeppelin inspired,
Cool.
and it's like one of my favorite Foo Fighter songs.
Nice.
But no, Bonham's great. Led Zeppelin solid. Achilles' Last Stand is like I only know a couple Zeppelin songs, and that one's probably my favorite.
Yeah, that is my favorite. Well, actually, no, the Rain song is my favorite Zeppelin song, but my favorite of like their like big rock anthems is that one for sure.
Yeah, and you get like a minute long section of Plant just going ah.
Yeah. You should see them do it live. It's hilarious because they're
Oh
all
yeah.
sweaty.
Yep. I've seen little snippets of them playing that song live.
Alrighty, but I'm more interested in your number two.
I number two. Number one, as he was known in his band, Joey Jordison.
I knew this
Slipknot.
coming. I was wondering where he was.
Yep.
Almost made my list too, but I felt like it would have been disingenuous to put Slipknot on my list when I probably couldn't even name you an album. But I do like Slipknot a lot.
I mean, you've said one of their albums a few times just now. They have
Slipknot.
self-titled. Yeah. No, Joey was such an integral part of the band. Like he was always like kind of like the one of the like the main guys. I can't remember. I think he is a founding member because his mask was used in their for the album cover for their demo album, which was before Corey was even the singer. Yeah, the fact that he could also play like while rotating sideways. Have you ever seen those videos?
No.
When they used to do the song Spit It Out live, when they get to like the bridge section, they would raise his riser up. He was like he played in like an office chair. Like that's what it looked like. It looked like a
Oh my
gamer
god.
chair. Because it had like a big harness that would strap him in. And then the riser would come up and then it would turn at a right angle and then start spinning in a circle.
Oh, what the hell?
And he could play like that.
That's crazy.
He's just a phenomenal drummer. A Disaster Piece, Heretic Anthem, Duality. Like his drumming is insane. He's very quick. He likes to play the splashes a lot, which is those little cymbals. So he does a lot of great tom work. Yeah, he's number one. And
no, he was number one.
He was number one. That it was his number in Slipknot.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had to leave the band for medical issues, and unfortunately, he's no longer around. But I think due to complications with medical issues. But I think he was getting to a point where he could play. He was starting to play drums again, but yeah, it got bad. It got to the point where like they had to carry him on stage.
Oh, jeez.
And he was a little guy too. He was only like 5'2", 5'3".
Jeez,
but
shorter than me.
Yeah, but he like those little legs, they could hit the kick like crazy. He's just phenomenal. He's always been one of my all-time favorite drummers.
Yeah, he is truly fantastic.
And his drum break and eyeless too, like just all the percussion work on like their first two albums, especially. Like his last album was their fourth album, All Hope Is Gone, which he did a lot of like death metal type stuff on there. Yeah, just solid drummer.
It's funny. I think we might be able to guess each other's number ones now. But first, we have to do honorable mentions.
Yes. First, we have to do. Wait, I'm trying to think of who you're. Oh yeah, I got it figured out
Yeah,
already.
yeah. You know
I
who
got
it
it
is.
already.
I have a suspicion what yours is, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But
All right.
so I only have one. I only have one honorable
Oh
mention, and that
boy,
is Carl Weezer.
Carl. Drum
Drum solo.
solo.
Oh God, I killed him again.
Mine is Squidward tentacles. um, oh yeah, no, mine's Bakugo from My Hero Academia. No, sorry, trying to think of all the fictitious drummers. Is that really your honorable mention?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh
it.
boy, I have a lot.
I know you do.
So the first one I want to say, I'm not gonna spend too long with honorable mentions because they're just honorable mentions. But the little story with one of these because it was a really heartwarming, touching story. I thought, I'm gonna butcher this dude's name. I'm gonna absolutely destroy this guy's name. Aaron Solowaniuk. I don't know how to say his name. From Billy Talent.
Oh.
So Billy Talent has played a lot of role in my like drumming style, like just a good solid like rock band. But the story I want to tell with him real quick, I'll try to keep it brief. After their fourth album, he developed MS and couldn't play anymore. But they kept him in the band. He is still a full-time member of the band. He still tours with them and he helps them like he helps run like charity drives, he helps like set up stuff. They've had like 3 other drummers like come in to like take over for him, one of which is Jordan Hastings from Alexis on Fire, and which was a big post-hardcore band in Canada. And but I just thought it was really touching, really cool that he's still around, that they didn't just like kick him out because he couldn't play anymore. And he's still a full-time member of the band. He tries to play when he can, but I just thought that was a really touching story.
Yeah.
But you know, solid drummer. I love Billy Talent. They're like my favorite, one of my all-time, probably my favorite rock band besides Foo Fighters. Like if we're just talking like rock in general, not all the other genres. So then, all right, other honorable mentions. I have Mike Mangini, from Dream Theater. He's the guy that took over for Portnoy. Dude's a monster. His kit's nuts. Travis Barker from Blink-182.
Nice. Yep.
Frank Zumo. He was the replacement drummer for Sum 41, and now he is the replacement drummer for Electric Callboy. He's phenomenal. Andy Hurley from Fall Out Boy. Bob Breyer from My Chemical Romance. Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters. Eloy Casagrande, originally from Sepultura, now in Slipknot. Neil Peart from Rush.
That's who I thought could have been your number one, just because I thought he'd crack the top 10.
He is amazing, but I just had a lot more personal with
I didn't
connection with the other.
I would have. I was kind of I would have been surprised, but I just from process of elimination, I thought that might have been your number one.
I think my number one will make sense once you hear it.
No doubt.
Leo Taylor from Area 11. Dude's way too good to be in that band. And another name I might butcher. Katsuma Minatani from Cold Rain. Adam Carson from AFI, super underrated drummer. And Ollie Craven from Crash of Rhinos, a very niche band that just got back together, have a new album coming out.
Nice, cool.
And then my last honorable mention, he blew up on YouTube and TikTok, but he is like considered to be one of the greatest drummers of all time. He's respected by everyone. Some people know him as the one-armed drummer, El Estepario Siberiano.
Okay.
He doesn't only have one arm; he has 2 arms, but he got famous for playing really, really hard songs with only one arm. And the dude's a monster. He's honestly probably better than a lot of the drummers on my list.
The drummer from Def Leppard actually has one arm.
Yes, I know. But this dude LS Pario plays with one arm what people probably couldn't play with three.
Right.
But yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
Nice. Okay, I do have one little honorable mention. I'm not 100% sure. I conflicting sources on who actually recorded the drums for this. It's not their live drummer. I think it's Sully though. I think it's Sully from Godsmack. Did the drums for Voodoo.
Sully Erna?
Yeah,
He plays drums?
Just the drums. I don't know, but whoever played the drums in Voodoo, that shit is dope. That's like brainworms for me. It gets just that drum gets stuck in my head all the time.
Cool.
And I'm gonna do one more honorable mention real quick.
Okay, do it.
I almost put him on the list, but I didn't want to piss you off. Billy Joe Armstrong.
Oh, does he play drums?
He does play drums, and he's really good. He's actually done some of the drums on their songs. He was like, because he's trying to explain to Trey how to he wanted it to go, and he was like, "Fucking move over, I'll just show you."
That sounds like a very Dave Grohl, William Goldsmith situation.
Mm-hmm. His dad was a jazz drummer.
Ah, okay.
All right, so I guess that leads into my actual number one, which come as no surprise. It's Trey Cool from Green Day.
Of course.
It's like when I'm writing music and I'm thinking of like I don't play drums and I suck at it when I try. But
I've seen Hacker Man.
But when I think of how I want the drums to sound, it's always very Trey Cool-esque. Lots of little fills during the chorus and such. So there's this one song, this one Green Day song called Holiday.
One of those poor sons of bitches down there with 2 tanks of kerosene strapped to your back, liquid fire pouring all over the VC, the man in the dark pajamas, formidable opponent indeed. Popping out of one of his spider holes soaked with rice patty, ain't no human in this world harder to ignite with your flame tosser than one that's been seeping himself neck deep in a rice patty wearing one of those little triangular hats like supposed to keep the rain off him.
And that song, when the first time I heard that was like a musical awakening for me, because I was on the school bus. I was like 4th grade or whatever. And what really got my attention were the drums in it. Like when he just kind of rolls in and starts.
Oh yeah.
And then during like the breakdown, like, or the bridge, whatever you call it, like Trey brings so much energy to that band. And they had a drummer before him. They had a whole album before he was part of the band. Yeah. And it was like, you can tell when the change was made. Like you can very clearly tell like what Trey brings to that band.
Oh yeah.
He's also great in The Network.
Yes.
I know he sings. I don't know if he plays the drums, but he sings in that. Oh yeah, he sings in The Network. Allegedly. Actually, never mind. They're not
Network
related.
Network had a Misfits cover in Tony Hawk's American Wasteland.
Yes. Angels from Mars.
I had no idea I did not match the vocals. I think it might just be the little effect he has on his voice.
Yeah.
But I did not realize. I found out that was allegedly Billy like this year or last year. Like
yeah.
But great cover.
Mm-hmm. You know, yeah,
Trey,
I'm a big fan of The Network.
Trey's great. Drumeo did a whole like tribute video to him and like with a bunch of other pro drummers like glazing how good he is. And he is.
Yeah, he's just got such a swing to his style.
There's something about they're big on the swing. But no, there's something about punk drummers that just goes like very under the radar. But they have so much like little things that they do, little like nuances that I've played a couple Green Day songs because of you, and and no, the drums are solid. They're great. I don't do them justice.
That's okay. I can't even be bothered to learn to play the songs you want to do.
Yeah, because like you listen to like normal music, and I listen to like psychotic like underground weird like prog stuff that I can't even play. But yeah. My number one then? Is it time for my number one?
Should we do a drum roll?
My number one, Blake Richardson from Between the Buried and Me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I do believe, as I said in my guitar video, I do believe that these guys are like the best musicians ever. Blake Richardson is just insane. Did you end up checking out any BT Bam stuff?
Yes. Yeah. I listened to a bit. They are very good.
Yeah. His drum work, like he's uploaded a couple videos of just him drumming like in a studio, and I couldn't even see his sticks for half of the video. Like the guy's insane. He has such a good understanding of so many different genres. They work in so he's done like obviously his main wheelhouse is like death metal, metalcore, tech death stuff, but he works in elements of like swing, jazz, blues, funk, reggaeton sometimes. Like he's all over the place, and I can't even track how he plays. The guy's just a beast. He sang a little bit on one of the more recent songs. There's a song called Fix the Error on Colors 2, and in that song they did a cool thing where they decided to have guest drummers come in and play part of the drum solo. They have this big, like, minute and a half break where they have like 4 different drummers like doing a drum solo, and they put it all together. Blake plays all of that live by himself.
My gosh.
And then after the song, he like dies.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know how the drummers do it.
There were times the dude's big. He's beef. Like the dude's big and like muscle. And there were times when I saw them live where he stopped the show to like take a second. Like, because he just like was going through it.
Oh my god.
But the dude's a monster. Dude's insane. So cool. He did a stream with Drumeo, where you can see like him playing through a bunch of songs, and his drum work is just like I don't even know how to put it into words. He's just on another level, and he's so criminally like underrated. Like he's talked about a lot in like the prog, like niche prog scene, but like I never see him get brought up in like big drummer discussions. And they have a 20-minute song called Swim to the Moon, and his work on there, like being able to play for 20 minutes, like one whole song all the way through, is like crazy. Like I'm winded after 2 songs. Like
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just incredible. Voice of Trespass is a phenomenal song. Extremophile Elite, another like great example of his work. They also, fun fact, they did a cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. No other band has business covering that song. They like they do the best version of it. Like, fight me.
Okay.
But no, Blake is just he's just the best in my opinion. He's just untouchable. He's awesome. Yeah.
Very cool. And those are 10 drummers.
Those are 10 drummers with a couple of
I guess
sprinkled in.
technically it's 19 drummers.
Yeah. And a bunch of honorable mentions.
Carl Weezer.
Carl Weezer, drum solo.
Yeah, now like and subscribe or use your booty cheeks as drums.
Oh. Get a good slapping sound. Don't make me use the kick drum. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Again, I suck in outros. So
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching. If you like this one, check out the guitar video we did. I have a whole podcast on this channel where I talk about video games and stuff. And I play video games sometimes. Yeah.
Hacker Man says like and subscribe to the Snoopy Emu.
And the Crippler says like and subscribe to JoeDaHo.
Oh.
But
He will make a video again eventually.
Eventually. But he's spending all of
He
his
hasn't
time
done
with,
so yet this year.
spending all of his time with that worthless hacker man.
Well, also check out Window Lickers United.
Yes, watch
If you want
watch
some
watch
if you want to see 2 idiots screw
watch
around
2
in VR.
idiots play Bone Lab as different characters and do bad things to each other.
Play with deadly weapons like they're children's toys.
Watch Joe find Andy's Woody.
That happened. That was a thing. God, that was. Do you remember that? Holy shit!
Oh yeah,
Fucking
that's
Canada
crazy.
is crazy.
You guys left me up there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's crazy that we were in Canada and I somehow found a tropical part of the island.
Oh, coconut, eh?
Hey, coconuts, eh? Palm trees, eh? And palm tree and poutine.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a shit.
Oh.